Oh my god, he's just totally made my day. I did something very silly. I was like, oh my god, I can't even tell him. I've learned my lesson. Morning. It's a beautiful Saturday morning in London. I just finished my first shift. I'm now going to run a few errands and then I have something exciting today. I am going to a YouTuber event. It's not a YouTube event. It's a YouTuber who's London based and she is getting some of her subscribers together. This is the second time she's doing it, but the first time I couldn't make it, so I'm really excited. I've never actually met any of the YouTubers that I'm watching, I'm pretty sure. Also, hello to another vlog. I finish one and then I start the next one and I almost forget to say hello, but here we are again. We've had beautiful days here in London and yes, I'm going to take you along today. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna be really bright, but I just got a bread, coffee and a sandwich. I actually wanted to sit down, but I realized I don't have enough time. I'm running out of time because the event starts at 1 and I don't want to be late. There was something I wanted to tell you. I forgot. So bad. Right, I wanted to tell you the tube strike is over, although it kind of feels like I still have to be on guard. Tomorrow is a London Marathon, so they sent a note out to expect disruptions again. I don't think they found a solution. So the strike was about, I think, tube drivers wanting a 4-day week, but I haven't heard that they have come to any sort of agreement. So right now it looks like there's going to be another strike in May and potentially also another strike in June. Hey, something to look forward to. So yeah. Well, that's not my bus. I must say I actually got through it quite well. I was sort of lucky because I stayed with my boyfriend. Also my colleague that I work with, she was very accommodating, so we switched my times around a little bit so that I wouldn't get stuck in the strike too much. The only time I really got stuck was actually last night. The strike was more or less over last night, but I waited for my bus for almost an hour. There were 2 buses that came, but they didn't stop because they were full. And I've learned now that from now on I have to get off a stop before and get on the bus there, because by the time the bus, I'm just watching the buses, no, this is not me. By the time it gets to where I got off, it's already full. So I've learned my lesson. I don't want to stand at a bus stop for an hour again. Actually, oh wait. The other thing I wanted to tell you that literally just happened. So I bought the sandwich and this coffee and had to wait a little bit for my coffee, and then the lady working there just said to me, hey, do you want a pastry on the house? And I was like, oh, that's so nice of her. I was like so happy. And literally 10 seconds before she asked me, I was thinking about these pastries, but they're so expensive, so I wasn't gonna buy one. And then she asked me, okay, bus went into diversion, but dropped me very close to the event. Put my lipstick on. I'm a bit nervous, but I'll tell you later.
Quick good morning, I'm on my way to work. I didn't have a chance to update you yesterday, but I will later on.
Traveling south today. I'm going to look after a cat and I have a lot of updates for you, so it's a bit loud here. Hello. Someone's just completely made my day. I was just on the train and I was so upset about something I'm gonna tell you soon. But I came off and wanted to get a coffee. Well, first of all, I went into Waitrose, and have you ever experienced the following? I go in and I'm like, don't want to buy this, don't want to buy this, don't want to buy this, just because it's like way too expensive. Like, sorry, I just want a tiny little chocolate bar. Why do you charge like a fortune for that? Anyway, I did buy some expensive chocolates because I really wanted a chocolate. But then I went to Pred and I ordered a coffee, and then the guy said, do you want a coffee on the house? He said it doesn't have oat, but if you're okay with regular milk. And I was like, yes, please. Oh my god, he's just totally made my day. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. Okay, I have to go to work now. I'll catch you later. Just got on the tube. So the other thing I wanted to tell you, it's so funny. At Waitrose, you know when you have a loyalty card, which is free, you can get a free coffee when you make a purchase. So I wanted to know if you have to spend a certain amount of money. So I asked them, and the girl there, she was so nice. She said, no, there used to be a minimum spend, but there isn't anymore. And then she said, so the cheapest thing you could buy is a banana and you get a free coffee. And I was like, you're giving me tips how to save money. How nice.
One eternity later.
Hello. It's late. I've just come back. Everything's a bit later than I planned it to be. Anyway, I want to tell you what happened. I did something very silly and I was so upset about myself yesterday, and now I'm just trying to let it go. I've done something I have never done before in my life. Not that I've never made any mistakes, of course I have, but there is this singer, her name is Emma Koch, and she is so amazing, and she performed on the stage when I went to that concert. I did a vlog about it, and I went to Manchester to see Andre Rieu, and she performed, I don't know, 1 or 2 songs, but not many. And when I heard that she's going on tour, I was beside myself, and I was like, I have to see her, I just have to. So the concerts are only in the Netherlands, and I was like, I have to go there. I looked at the website and I looked at all the dates, and you know what? I literally, I spent a minimum, probably more, of 1 hour looking at all the different locations, how I could get there, what airports are there, what trains are there. Like, I spent so much time figuring it out. And all this time, I missed one important detail. And I didn't figure out this detail until I actually booked the tickets. And you know what concert tickets are like. They are non-refundable. I booked the ticket, and then 2 minutes later, when I looked very close onto my ticket, it said a different date than I thought I had booked. So I thought I booked, and I was convinced, 10th of May 2027, but it said 2026, hence in 2 weeks. Hence, I'm not available. And when I saw that, I got really hot flashes. Oh my goodness. My boyfriend was there. He was trying to make jokes with me, and I was just like, not responsive. He was holding a cat in my face. I was not responsive. I was like, oh my god, I can't even tell him, because if I tell him, he's going to laugh at me, and I feel like crying, so I can't tell him. So I didn't, and so I immediately contacted customer service. Obviously it was outside of hours, it was late last night, but I emailed them. Then I figured out how to put the tickets on resale. Then phoned the service number, but realized it was too early because it's 1 hour later in the Netherlands, hoping that they can speak English, because that line kept speaking in their language to me and I don't understand a word. Rang again, but the number was not working. When I phoned again during the actual hours, it just wasn't working. I just need to take it as a lesson. I need to pay more attention next time, which I usually do. The thing is, I think the reason I thought that these tickets are for 2027 is because almost everything else I've looked at recently was for 2027. I can't even say I'm disappointed in myself because people make mistakes. I'm just disappointed that concert tickets are non-refundable and I'm not getting my money back, and I paid, I'm just going to tell you, I paid 120 euros and it's a lot of money for me. And I'm just upset, I'm just upset that I'm probably not getting the money refunded, and that I'm just upset about it. So it is what it is, but that's what's happened now. As you saw earlier, I'm really pleased that some people really cheered up my day today. Then I went to work and then I needed to pick something up from a friend's house. We had such a fun time tonight. I was only gonna stay a short amount. I stayed a little bit longer than I intended to, but it was so fun. And I think that when something is so fun, you just have to lean into it. And I'm really, really grateful for these moments. And the weather was so amazing today. And I think when days are like this, you just have to make the most of it and just lean into it. Anyway, I'm going to bed now and I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I have not updated you about Saturday and the YouTube meeting. So I'll quickly want to do that before I go to bed. So it was amazing. Yeah. Oh my God. Look at my hair. Why didn't anybody say anything? Okay, I also need to wash it, but I'm gonna do that in the morning. So,
3 hours later.
It reminded me of my time in Australia, just because when I lived in Australia, I went to lots of social gatherings, lots of events, meeting loads of new people, and I haven't done that for such a long time. I haven't had the time or the money to go out a lot, and I just haven't. And so Saturday was just a breeze of fresh air. I'm really, really pleased that I went. It was just really nice to finally do something different, out of the ordinary, and connect with people again, new people who are open-minded. It was just what I needed. Hello, I'm just on my way back. I just had the most annoying coughing fit on the train. And you know when you just like, I don't know, I try to like not breathe because I was like, I cannot get off this train, because it's gonna delay me so much. So anyway, eventually it stopped, but I must have had some dust or whatever it was in my throat. The other thing, today's actually been a really, really nice day. It didn't start off that way. I wasn't in a good mood at all. I was just thinking of things that are upsetting me when I was getting ready for work this morning, and then I got a message from someone that I've been waiting to get a message from this person, and it made me so happy. That was the first thing. Then the second thing that made me really happy is that my friend from Germany said she's gonna take the tickets, the concert tickets that I bought accidentally. I was gonna give them to her for free. And guess what? 2 hours later, 2 hours after she said she was gonna take them, I get a message saying they have been reimbursed. I feel so bad now. I feel so bad. Because here's the thing. I bought them on Sunday. I thought they were never going to get back to me. I tried to ring the customer service various times and they never picked up. And so I gave up. And so now I did get my money back, which is really good, but I feel really bad because my friend wanted to go with her mom because apparently it's Mother's Day. That concert is on Mother's Day. Mother's Day in Germany, not Mother's Day here, because here it's always in March and in Germany it's always in May. So yeah, today felt like we had so many different seasons in a day. Like when I left the house, because this jacket, I actually left that at work 2 days ago because it was so hot. And then I didn't have a jacket this morning to walk to the station. And I was so cold. It was so freezing. And then this afternoon, it was really warm again. Then it was really cold again. Now it's warm again. It was just so weird. Anyway, I guess that's April. April is nearly over. Friday is the 1st of May. I can see the moon up there. I love when I can see the moon. Anyway, it's been a good day, and now I have a couple of, I was gonna say challenges. No, not challenges, duties at home. And then after that, I'm just gonna chill, have supper. Good morning. I was gonna say I just woke up, but that's not true. I just had my breakfast. I tried what's it called? Almonds. Well, anyway, you probably know for the first time. No, not for the first. What am I talking about? Well, for the first time in the UK. My mom introduced me to it when I was in Germany, and I saw it on sale yesterday. So, I think I like it. Anyway, it's not the reason I came on. I am so afraid to open my messages because my friend, the one I was gonna give the tickets to, and now I don't have the tickets anymore. I'm scared. And I was gonna open the messages on camera, but I'm filming on my phone, so that doesn't work. I'm gonna turn off the camera and then read it and then come back on here and tell you if it's all alright. Whew, I can breathe. Okay, she's not angry with me. Good. She said, oh, it's a shame because she was now looking forward to it, but she's not angry with me. So I'm pleased. I'm watching Emily Canham and having my coffee and enjoying the view into the greenery. I love when you have a window and you look out into the greenery. Okay, don't I look a lot better? I just put some makeup on and I brushed my hair. Anyway, I decided I think I should end the vlog here because otherwise it's gonna get too long. But I have quite a lot of things going on in the coming days, so I'm gonna start another vlog. And I hope you enjoyed today's vlog, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!